Hello everyone and welcome to the Air Goddess Network. I am the Air Goddess and welcome to my channel. I'll be pulling for the week of July 24th to July 30th, 2022. I'll be using my Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti deck to get the energy, and then to give us advice and to back up the energy, we'll be using the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra and Taylor right here. So let's get started. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and that you were able to spend some quality time with your family and friends and loved ones and just relax and release whatever energies that you had to deal with over the past week, and that you're ready to start your new week. And your first two cards have already fallen out, so let's go ahead and get them. They fell right on out rather quickly, I should say. So the first one is we have the 10 of Wands right there. That would be Saturn in Sagittarius. That's fire energy. And the next one we have is the 9 of Swords. That would be Mars in Gemini right there. And that's air energy. So let's get on in here and talk about this this 10 of Wands right here. So you could be coming through with something that you're at the bottom of the barrel about. You just at the bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up, right? You could have had something that you were doing and you put so much effort into, so much effort that you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling burdened, you're feeling like, oh, there's nowhere else for me to go. But you know what? There is somewhere else you can go, and that would be up. Maybe you should maybe think about delegating some of your work for your project. If you have a huge project that you've been building upon and working toward, and you're just feeling so overwhelmed and so burned out about it. I believe last week we had the 9 of Wands. So here it is. Here's the 10 of Wands. Here it is right after that. You've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and you're right there. You can see the end, but it's now time to maybe delegate some things so you can get a little bit of rest. And it's okay. It doesn't have to fall all on your shoulders. There are more capable people around you than you think. Just give them the chance to show you that they can do it. They're waiting for you to tell them what they can do to help. So let them help. You don't have to carry everything on your shoulders, on your back. And again, like I said, this is Saturn in Sagittarius, and this could be someone around you. This could be actually you, but either way, that responsibility, that restriction there, saying I've got to be the one to do it. And a Sagittarius, they want to go forward. They want to move forward. They want to get as much as they can done through, whether it be meeting new people, going new places, experiencing new things. But that Saturn, that restrictive component, is keeping you sitting there saying that you have to be the one to do it. But guess what? Wands is action. You don't have to do it by yourself. You can delegate all this energy so you can have some to do. Maybe your CEO, maybe your friend, maybe your mom, your dad, or whoever it is that's offering help. Let them help you so that the project doesn't go to the wayside or crumble, or you just say, I'm going to abandon it totally because there's nothing else I feel that I can do because I am carrying it all by myself. Guess what? You're not carrying it all by yourself. You have a team. So use your team. And here is this 9 of Swords. This is Mars again in Gemini. So again, you're thinking, I have to be the one to think things up and do it, because Swords is energy and it's anxiety. The Swords is thinking and communicating. You're thinking that you have to be the one to tell what to do, when to do, how to do, where to go. And that's putting a lot of anxiety on you, okay? It's putting a lot of fears on you to maybe think that you're not going to be able to do it. Maybe you're staying up at night with this burden of what to do next and how to do it. You see how that's tying in together? So use your team and, turn that fear into action instead of just sitting there and saying, oh, I don't know if I should or could, or I've got to see all sides of the story, because Gemini is twins, right? Gemini is twin energy. Maybe there's something of the story that you're not seeing because you're so busy trying to do it yourself that you're not seeing the other side of what needs to be done or what needs to happen because you're so focused on whatever you're doing. right here, having to go see Bob, Jim, Joe, or, you know, having to go and do this thing instead of saying, you know what, let me take a step back and see both sides of this thing that I must do. Let me talk to my people. Let me see what they see. Maybe I'm missing out on something that I can get the information about because I'm so busy working and moving and doing that I'm not seeing the full picture. Again, I'm going to call my team and see what they see or think about what it is that we are doing together. Okay. So rely on your team when you have a big project. Okay. So let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Let's find out. We have the Knight of Swords, okay? And this is also air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So this is all balancing, getting more information, and being progressive about that information once you get it, okay? So this Knight of Swords is saying, once you get all your information, go for it. Have the courage and confidence to delegate your team members, to move forward with your plans. So once you have all that information, now you can go with full confidence and not have to fear a darn thing. Okay, there's not much more to say about that, because just be careful of where you're wielding that sword. Be careful what you say, and be careful how you apply things, because that sword, if you don't keep that sword in check, you could hurt somebody, including yourself, with your words and your actions and everything like that, with that go-getter attitude. Sometimes when you have a go-getter attitude, you forget that, you know, you can't move too fast, because again, you might miss something. So even if you have all the information and you're raring to go, be careful in how you move forward with that information, but yet still do, in fact, go forward. Just go forward with kindness, go forward with understanding, and go forward with your information and your plan in hand. Okay, so let's see. Let me move these back so you all can see them. So let's see what our energy has to say about this delegating with your team and making sure you have all the information that you need to have. Let's see what our energy has to say. And it fell on out, and we have yin and yang. Balance. Yin yang. Balance that masculine and female energy out. So let's find out what yin and yang has to say about balancing things out. Passive action, intuitive, and logical. There it is. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. So being more than action is the intention here. So again, delegate some of your tasks to other people. Just let other people do for you. You've done enough. Let other people do it, and you just sit back. Sometimes you don't have to be the one to do everything. That's what your team is for. What's the point in having a team if you're going to do all the work, right? It doesn't really make much sense, right? Everybody has a team, by the way, even if it's just for a day or a moment. We all have a team. As a matter of fact, the human race is a team, because we don't know when someone is just going to waltz in and say, hey, I can help you with that. Be open to help when it comes around, because you never know. You might be the person helping someone else out that who is also being burdened, and you may feel moved to help someone out. So again, this energy goes both ways, okay? It could be you feeling like you are burdened, or it could be someone around you feeling like they're burdened. Offer them help, or if that person offers you help, take it. It's okay. And the thinking, don't let your mind get away from you about what could, should, maybe could have been, or what you could be doing and you should have been doing and all that. Don't do that to yourself. Do what you can and be grateful for the opportunity of being able to do it, because whatever you can do is enough. It is enough. And you're getting all the information. It's coming. Don't rush it. But when it comes, take action upon it. As soon as you get the information and you know it's good, make a move on it. But be careful of how you move, where you move, when you move, what you say, how you say it, where you say it, things like that. Because again, source energy, it's very clear, but it can also slice. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. Okay. But please do move with the information once you have it. Just don't sit on it and still wonder about it and shoulda, coulda, woulda. Once you get that information and it's been verified and you know it's good information, delegate tasks to those who can make that happen for you. And then, you know, the team will go forward as a whole. Things will progress. Again, that's that Aquarius energy. So, and being sometimes is better than acting. Okay, remember that sometimes you can sit and wait and watch and let others do the work because you've done what you can. You've done your part. Okay, don't take on other people's roles. Let them do their job. Let them do what they do best, whatever that is. Okay, if they're in that position, that means that they're good for it. So let them do it. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you all. I hope you have a great week this week. As always, I am the Air Goddess. Thank you for stopping by. See you soon. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.